So, you've got a fantastic business idea, and you're ready to make it happen in the Sunshine State. That's awesome. But then there's the paperwork. The whole idea of getting a business license in Florida can feel a little overwhelming. But don't you worry, because we are going to clear a path right through that jungle. Think of this as your step-by-step roadmap to getting fully licensed and ready to go. Let's get into it.
Right, this is the big question. You've got the vision, but do you really need to deal with all this official stuff? And the honest answer is, well, it kind of depends. And that's exactly why it's so confusing for so many people. The rules for a freelance graphic designer in Miami are different from a contractor in Tampa, but stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly what you need to do.
Okay, here's our game plan. First, we're gonna bust a huge myth that trips everybody up. Then we'll hit your very first stop, the local business tax receipt. After that, we'll talk about state-level licenses, make a super important pit stop for taxes, and finally, we'll cover how to stay on the road and keep everything in good standing.
This video contains affiliate links. I may earn a referral fee at no extra cost to you because these are the best tools in the industry. Now, before you start operating in Florida, let's talk about something just as important as forming your LLC, getting your business license. A lot of people form their company and assume they're ready to go. They're not. In Florida, depending on your industry and county, you may need a state license, a local business tax receipt, or specific regulatory permits before you can legally operate. If you skip this step, you risk fines, penalties, or even being forced to shut down. That's where Bizzy comes in. Bizzy doesn't just form your LLC, they help you identify exactly which Florida business licenses and permits you need based on your business activity and location. They handle the research, prepare the filings, and make sure everything is submitted correctly. No guessing, no digging through confusing state and county websites, no missed requirements. This matters because Florida licensing rules vary by industry, whether you're starting a cleaning business, trucking company, real estate service, online store, or construction company. The requirements are different. Bizzy simplifies that entire process and helps keep you compliant from day one. If you're serious about running a legitimate business in Florida, this step is non-negotiable. Use the link in the description to get started with Bizzy. You may also unlock exclusive discounts or perks through my link. Get your licensing handled properly so you can operate legally, protect your business, and focus on making money, not fixing compliance mistakes later.
All right, let's start with Section 1. We've got to tackle this big misunderstanding about Florida licenses right off the bat. Seriously, it's not what you think. This is the absolute key to understanding everything. So many people think there's just one big Florida business license you get and you're done. Nope, that thing does not exist. The reality is, it's more like a puzzle. You need a specific combination of pieces, a local piece, maybe a county piece, and for some of you, a special state piece to make your business legally whole. It's totally customized to what you do.
So now that we've busted that myth, where on earth do you actually start? Well, for pretty much every single person watching, your journey begins right here, at the local level.
Okay, get ready to learn a new acronym. BTR. It stands for Business Tax Receipt. Now you might hear some old-timers call it an occupational license. It's the same thing. Basically, think of it as paying a fee for the privilege of setting up shop in your city or county. It's the foundation of your legal paperwork.
So, how do you get one? It's actually pretty straightforward. First, just Google your county's name plus tax collector. Easy. Step 2, and you really need to pay attention to this one. If your business is inside city limits, like in Orlando or Miami, you probably need a second BTR from the city itself. Yes, 2 of them. Then, just get your info together. Your business name, address, your EIN if you have one, and finally, apply. Most places let you do it all online now, which is a lifesaver.
And what's this gonna cost you? Well, as you can see, it really depends. If you're a freelancer working from home, you might be looking at just $25. But a bigger business, say a storefront, could be a few hundred. The most important thing is to just go to your local tax collector's website and look up their fee schedule. That'll tell you the exact amount so you can budget for it. No surprises.
Okay, you've got your local BTR. For some of you, congrats, you might be done. But for many others, it's time to get on the state-level highway and look at professional licenses.
So why this extra step? Honestly, it's all about keeping the public safe. I mean, think about it. You wouldn't want a surgeon who just learned by watching a few videos online, would you? Of course not. The state feels the same way about a ton of other jobs. For industries that can impact people's health, safety, or finances, the state steps in to make sure you're properly qualified. When it comes to state licenses, you're almost certainly going to be dealing with one of these two big agencies. The first one, the DBPR, is the giant. It covers a massive range of professions, from cosmetologists to real estate agents. Then there's DAX. And yeah, it covers agriculture, but it also handles things you might not expect, like pest control and private investigators.
Just to give you an idea, here are some of the folks who absolutely need a state license. We're talking doctors, lawyers, construction contractors, barbers, real estate agents, even restaurants. If your profession is on this list or sounds anything like it, you're gonna need to head to the state for a license. It's a non-negotiable step.
And just like the local fees, the cost for a state license varies a lot. You should probably budget somewhere between $50 and $300, maybe even a little more for some specialized fields. Again, the exact price tag depends completely on what you do.
We're moving right along. Now it's time for a very important pit stop on our roadmap, getting set up for taxes. This is a whole separate thing from your licenses, but it's just as crucial.
Okay, listen up, because this is a big one. You have to register with the Florida Department of Revenue if any of these apply to you. Are you gonna sell stuff and collect sales tax? You gotta register. Are you gonna have employees? You gotta register for reemployment tax. Are you set up as a corporation? Then you have to register for corporate income tax. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about this.
Now the good news here is that Florida makes this part pretty easy. You don't have to go stand in a long line somewhere. You can do the whole thing online through their portal. Just make sure you have your business details and your federal EIN ready to go.
All right, we're in the home stretch. You've got your licenses, you're registered for taxes, you're ready to open. But wait, the journey's not over. Now we have to talk about how to stay legal and what happens if you don't.
Let's talk about your business name for a sec. If your name is John Smith, but your business is called Sunshine Property Care, you can't just do that. You have to file what's called a fictitious name, or a DBA, which means doing business as. It's just you officially telling the state what you're calling your business. And here's the kicker. You have to renew it every 5 years. Seriously, go put a reminder in your phone's calendar right now.
I really can't say this enough. Please, do not try to fly under the radar. Don't skip these steps. Trying to run a business in Florida without the right licenses, well, it can lead to some really serious problems.
First off, let's talk about your wallet. You could get hit with a fine of up to $1,000. Think about that. That's $1,000 that could have gone right back into your business, gone because of paperwork. It's just not worth it. And believe it or not, it can get even worse than a fine. It can escalate to a misdemeanor charge that goes on your permanent record. And in the most serious cases, it could even lead to jail time. The risk is just way too high.
So how do you avoid all that drama? This little checklist right here is your new best friend. Your local BTR and most state licenses, those are usually due every single year. Your DBA, remember, every 5 years. And if you're an LLC or a corporation, don't forget your annual report. My best advice? Put all of these dates in your calendar with at least 2 reminders for each. Don't let compliance sneak up on you. And there you have it. We've laid out the entire roadmap, from your local tax collector all the way to the state agencies. The path forward is clear. So the only real question left is, what's the very first step you're going to take on your new business journey?